there. So right, so then you have
he's taken sets off of like blazing pasta and everything.
Yeah, so it's tricky though because like Jet's obviously very good, but you know.
And it will be interesting how to see how he negotiates the snake Lariat to start things off.
So I thought that Sabo was he a Greninja or something? Is a snake like a...
Sabo was a Roy! Oh my goodness gracious! Jet! Fired up and ready to go, ready for takeoff. And he hits the dare.
Yeah, that...
Choke slam and another one. Sour spots that one, however. Has that snake up to 63% already. Sabo just not able to set up whatsoever. Jet pressing buttons and making it work. Gets up tilted, sitting at 90%. This is still doable for Sabo, but he needs to slow down the momentum of Jet significantly. That first stock claim will be a very good start. But he gets hit with his own grenade off of the Lariat. Nikita and Lariato off of the side. Stan Hansen-esque from Jet. I'm going to be dropping these wrestling references all set long. I hope you realize it.
You know, Stu, I think if you don't do it, no one will.
Okay, you got it, man.
So you just go right ahead. Jet kind of running away with this slightly. That first stock was really a detriment to Sabo because that was pretty early percent dare. And I didn't realize just how strong Incineroar's dare is, but it makes sense because that guy should not be off stage at all. So I guess that's a reward.
Jet looking for revenge. Oh, C4!
That was slick.
That is use of a foreign object. Disqualify him, ref!
I don't know. I think the ref was down.
Yeah.
He's down at the moment, did not see.
The ref was distracted by the tag partner, yeah. By the manager on the outside.
Someone's shaking him awake right now. He's like, oh, what happened? What happened?
he just sees Snake on the ground, has no idea how he got there. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness!
Wow, that was actually a very, very good first game because that looked really bad to start for Sabo, and then Sabo kind of came back doing something slick with the C4. Finding some room, almost kind of evening things out, and just couldn't quite pull it in the end. But
I think he got put the I think he put the C4 on himself. Jet put the C4 on back onto Sabo after it was placed on him. So that was just Sabo not aware of the blinking and getting a little too anxious to make something happen. He makes something happen. Unfortunately, it's him taking his own last stock.
Yeah, it is unfortunate considering like kind of the deficit he came from under. But I mean, it's kind of, you know, it still kind of bodes well going in the game too. That was pretty good. But you know, Incineroar being the kind of character, just the nature of being a really strong like Pokemon cat, makes things a little different. And Snake's one of those characters now that's starting to run away as like a top 5 character seemingly. I mean, it's still debated, but like there's no debating the amount of results you're seeing Snake in multiple times over. In terms of like A tier, B tier, then C tiers, all those things. You're seeing multiple Snakes.
I mean, there were only 3 Snakes in top 8 at pound.
Yeah, only 3.
In fact, there was a Snake MVD, one come to Papa 3. Oh, in Florida, an explosive start for Sabo, looking to make up for lost ground against Judd. However, off of the side he goes, courtesy of that side B command grab. It is deceptively hard to avoid, Chris.
Yeah, it really is, and it's one of those things where it can definitely kill you in some very strange places on the stage, because it kind of throws you, I want to say, at an unpredictable angle sometimes, and like that, yeah, that's a dead Snake. With the command grab, of course.
That is a cat that is very much alive, and at 72%, gonna pile on even more.
Wow, he's gonna...
Ooh, connects with the C4. What's that? Oh my! Gets another kill, does Sabo. And he'll have to carry this momentum through. Jet gonna be looking for even more in terms of damage and piling on, and Sabo just not working well and disadvantaged, keeps losing these interactions.
Yeah, having a really tough time when he's off the stage. And I've kind of been seeing that being a little bit of a weakness for Snake, despite how how high he can retreat. But like, if you're a character with a good like bear or anything, you're kind of a sitting duck as Snake at times.
Ooh, the Rocket saving his life at the last second. Getting himself out of that side B, however, it's going to be the cross chop that takes it.
Yeah, Jet doing all kinds of acrobatics to get around some of these explosives. Showing just how agile cats can be. Kind of evening things up with Sabo at the moment. Sabo in one of those positions we were just talking about, but is going to kind of bait Jet onto that C4. Has Jet almost where he wants him. Not at this moment. Going to want to be careful to... Oh, boy, I didn't know it was going to happen.
Oh.
All right, so Sabo finding a little bit of advantage. Run up tilt, good old reliable.
There you go. Spaces himself out. Reads the recovery of Jut, and yeah, well, you got to get extra cheeky with how you get back on the stage as Incineroar, and Sabo reading that and reacting perfectly. So he's going to take it to game number 3. He really does need. I think he needs to calm himself down just a little bit. I find him getting a little too cheeky in the face of Incineroar, and that's really what Jut he predicates himself upon, a relatively aggressive offense, but it's very fundamentally sound, and if you're getting cute, he will punish you. Sabo finding that out in game number 1, but so, you know what? He's going up against the WrestleCats, so nothing like little sweet chin music to close out game number 2.
Yeah, it all adds up, and Stu, I'm not sure if you can confirm, was Sabo playing another character other than Snake before this? I really cannot recall.
Not in this set.
Not in this set. I just mean in general.
Oh, I mean, he's playing a Roy quite a bit. In fact, the Roy got him to number 5, essentially.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I can't blame him for picking up Snake, but that aside, we're looking at game 3 here, and both of these games, both games in the set before this kind of start a little differently in terms of who had the early lead. Sabo's done a really good job slowing down all of the pacing. Jet keeps coming at him with all these kind of crazy options, like the dares off stage. Definitely keeping him honest. Sabo doing all the Snake things, leaving all the explosives over the stage. Making this cat jump around a little bit more.
Oh, but jumps right over the C4. Not exactly what he wanted, but more than one way to skin a cat, says Sabo, and he'll certainly be hoping that that's the case. As he gets him into disadvantage and tries to chase him down with the Nikita. Will fall just behind him.
They almost kind of had him in a weird loop-de-loop there, but couldn't quite get him. And now it's going to be not the first stock going to Jet. Instead, we are going to see Sabo in disadvantage once again, which we seem to have a hard time getting out.
Yeah, I mean the weight of Incineroar, carrying him down to the blast zone extra fast, courtesy of that cross chop, but also the general survivability of Snake coming in handy, and Jet's really going to have to extend himself onto those platforms and get those kills off to the side, which indeed he does, but only at 150%.
Yeah, so we are starting to see Sabo.
What a combo by Sabo!
Yeah, this is now a whole stock lead for Sabo. And Jet tacking off some pretty steady damage. We've seen his capacity to come back quick and sort of take stocks quick. So we're going to have to see that right now before Sabo puts on really much more damage.
Oh my goodness, I blinked and that stock was gone. That was amazing from Sabo. The Philadelphia number 5 looking to make his presence known here at Platinum Star Smash. Misses on the command grab.
A little bit of an ill-advised left smash there. It is going to cost him his next stock, giving Jet just a little bit of another lease on life. Sabo still a bit of a lead. Going to want to set up all the Snake traps. And wow, that was so slick.
But he survives!
That was
at 134, the high ceiling of Kalos coming in handy, but nothing is high enough to prevent him from dying to that up tilt. Sabo, a test was provided, but indeed he passed.
Stu, that was a great set.
No, great stuff.
That was a great
players.
set. And we are going to get another great set here, which is going to be a PR battle here in New Jersey.